and we'll see what he has in store in this one.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Cole Sexton, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Hit in the air out to center field. Moya is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, first baseman, Cleo Haywood.
At the plate, Cleo Haywood. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. 2 out, nobody on. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Kane waits on it, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing, Orioles coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Hideki Irabu gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
At the plate, Trey Flint. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here now the 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready with another 2-2. A fastball that just misses inside. Chase Ponder is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch, and he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
In now, Chase Ponder. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Now in the box, Jay Cooper is currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here. The 3-2 pitch. pulled high in the air out to left field. Haston will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Time now to check out Buck Showalter's lineup card for the Orioles in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you know, the man hitting cleanup has had a rough go of it lately. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually, he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Mickey Holloway. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as third best in the American League. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
High in the air down the right field line. Spoon sprinting after it, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting first, right fielder, Corey.
Striding in, Corey Kane, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story. Flint on second, Ponder on at first with 2 down. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Another full count pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Sexton facing back to the track. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Stepping in now, Brett Hale, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Orioles push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 Baltimore. Leading off the inning, Glenn Spoon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hit out towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now is the Yankees DH, Blake Palucci. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Nobody out, runner on first. A bouncer up the middle. The tag gets one. On to first, a double play.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Andres Corona.
Next for New York, Andres Corona. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Yanks held in check. They trail it here 3-0. So stepping in, Kelly Matthews. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here now the 2-2. He's high and outside for a ball.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Derek Quisenberry. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
The 2-1. Runner goes for second. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Spoon has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Ready now for Baltimore, Alexis Moya, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A pause and the 0-2. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Lays off 2-2 now. Matthews stands at first with 1 out. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. He'll try it again, 3-2. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder, Trey Flint.
Ready for another chance. Trey Flint. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Chase Ponder. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. Grounded to first. He's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. It is a beautiful day here in Baltimore, Maryland, as we're set to begin the third frame in this one from Oriole Park. Now at the plate, Doc Coleman, 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Stepping in, Patrick Haston. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel de la Cruz. He flew out in his last at-bat. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Flint is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail in this one 3-0. Striding in once again, Jay Cooper.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Lifted in the air out to left. De La Cruz is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Mickey Holloway.
Digging in to try it again, Mickey Holloway. One out, nobody on. There's ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Stepping up to the plate, Corey Kane. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And there's ball 2 now. From the belt, the pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Holloway, base runner at first with one out. Chopped weakly to the left. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Cole Sexton, and they'll need him to get something going here. The 1-1. Line drive to left. Flint has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Good time now to check out the Orioles Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves of late. Digging in for his second at-bat, Leo Haywood. Bases are empty, one man out. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Into the box, Glenn Spoon. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Kane is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And I'll tell you what, you'd be hard pressed to find a matchup that would produce differing numbers such as the ones we have here. Next will be the designated hitter, Blake Palucci. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Flint giving chase. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The Yanks leave one. Still down 3-0. Stepping into the box, Brett Hale. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Still 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Spoon going back into the flag court and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season as the O's have extended their lead now 4-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Into the box now, Kelly Matthews. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Up next for the Orioles, designated hitter
at the plate, Derek Quisenberry. High in the air out towards shallow right. Spoon has a beat on it. 2 gone.
Center fielder, number 12, Alexis Moya.
In now for the O's, Alexis Moya. He singled his last time up. The 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. Haywood in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Orioles add on thanks to the solo home run. We played 4. It's now 4-0 Baltimore. Settling in now, Andres Corona comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. Now to the plate, Doc Coleman. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Hale has it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now. Standing in now, Patrick Haston.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Christopher J. will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Christopher J.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Trey Flint. The 1-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. And another foul ball. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Not what he had in mind before the day started. Digging in once again, Chase Ponder. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. The 2-1 home. High pop-up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jay Cooper.
Ready for another shot now, Jay Cooper. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Ready once again, Mickey Holloway. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
The 2-1 home. Soft liner towards center. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll add another, as this is now a 5-0 game. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Ready now, Corey Kane. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Holloway, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit in the air to left. De La Cruz waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Orioles 5 and the Yankees nothing. Digging in for his second at-bat, Sergio Oliveros. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
In now, Miguel De La Cruz. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1 and 2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Ball 3. 3 and 2 now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3 and 2.
High in the air out to center field. Moya moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Center field number 20, Cole Sexton.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cole Sexton. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Full count still. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Digging in to try it again, Brett Hale.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Haston has a play. 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Kelly Matthews.
Digging in once again, Kelly Matthews. 1 out, nobody on. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Into the box, Derek Quisenberry. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Set to deal on 2-2. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Line toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Stepping in now, Alexis Moya, and it's 1-2. Quisenberry stands at second with 2 gone. Drilled on the ground to short. Haston takes it in, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Leading off the inning, Cleo Haywood, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Ready once again, Glenn Spoon. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Striding in once again, Blake Palucci. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Moya is right there, one down.
Now batting, second baseman, Andres Corona.
Next for New York, Andres Corona. First and second now, one man out. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. The 2-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Standing in now, Doc Coleman. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. The next 3-2. Hit hard to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Anthony Richards gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Anthony Richards.
Ready for another shot now, Trey Flint. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Ready for another chance. Chase Ponder. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
The 2-2. Popped him up. Coleman has room in foul territory. One away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, James Cooper.
So striding forward now, Jay Cooper. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Flint, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Here's the 3-1. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Count remains full. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Orioles held in check there, but they hold a 5-0 lead. So digging in now, Patrick Haston. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Hit high in the air down the right field line, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Settling in now, Sergio Oliveros. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. A runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. A cold strike on the inside corner. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you could go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Miguel de la Cruz. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
In now, Paul Sexton takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Pulled toward right center field. Kane is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Cleo Haywood.
At the plate, Cleo Haywood. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. Logan Cash answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Glenn Spoon. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
The 1-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Kane going back, still going back. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. I think this deserves a second look. Up and over the wall to take away a grand slam. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Mickey Holloway. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now the 3-2 pitch. To third. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder, Corey Kane.
Ready now for Baltimore, Corey Kane. The 1-1 home. Is a slider that misses below the zone.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Bases are empty, one man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Spoon coming on. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Brett Hale.
In now for the O's, Brett Hale. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Kazuhiro Suzuki comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Kazuhiro Suzuki.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Blake Palucci, and they'll need him to get something going here. Set to deliver on 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman, Andres.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Andres Corona. Now the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Another full count pitch home. High in the air out to center field. Moya will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Third baseman number 40, Scott Holman.
Into the box now, Doc Coleman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Paolucci leads off first with 1 away. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Backhanded to second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
5-0 the final score today. Baltimore get their 20th home win this year. Tracy Voigt earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Hideki Irabu was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The Yankees, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Our paid attendance here at the ballpark this afternoon is 48,876. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending today's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.